Good evening, everybody, and welcome to yet another version of Luke's Men. A Sunday night. We've got through another week, and everything is still popping, still happening. And of course, Rick's beard finally got long. But the person without a long beard was Carlos Black.
Hi, guys.
Where's your beard?
Hi.
Where's your beard?
My beard, I haven't got one.
Yeah, everybody on lockdown seems to be growing a beard, and all of a sudden Rick's has got very long.
I've grown mine today, yeah.
Robbie's is looking pretty good. He's looking really
Mine's
big
getting
now.
there, boys. Mine's getting there.
That's a proper man's beard now. So Carlos Sachs is yeah.
Do I need to grow a beard for next week?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Don't shave until next Sunday.
Don't worry, you'll still beat Rick.
Do they not itch?
No, this is perfect. Look, I've took the time to plait mine today as well. Look at that, I've plaited them. Any good?
Very right.
Look, very good, Rick. Hello, John. How are you? I'd like to explain what usually happens before the show, where we all jump on and go, "What's going on today?" And we're like, "I don't know. Have you sent that video? No, I don't know. Oh my God, this isn't working. Where's my capability? All right, going live in 2 seconds. Oh, we're away. Hello, how's it going? How are you? Everything's going smoothly." So, Rick, explain to everybody what you've done after yesterday's show.
Oh, so yeah, I've got to take this off first of all because it is absolutely roasting. Anyway, hey! Yeah, so when we finish the show, normally after the show finishes at 7 o'clock, we have a little backstage chat, this, that, and the other. Last night, we had Jason doing a bit of music, so I stayed on, and it was just me and Eddie. Then Rob Gorman turned up, and Bard turned up, and we were talking about new ways to do the show, which lasted until 11:30. So I did a full-on marathon of how we can change the streaming to make it better. And Eddie, bless him, was stuck in his office till 11:30, and then drove home when we was all in bed, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's what we did after the show yesterday. So I do put the hours in, despite what you might think.
Yeah. You were the guinea pig of last night.
Yeah, a one-time session doesn't count. I do like the fact that yesterday, after the show, about 7:20, Rick's phoned me and says, "Oh, by the way, you're still backstage and we can hear everything that you and Caroline are talking about."
He left his camera on. We can hear. Good job he wasn't slagging anybody off. But yeah, they were just chatting. You can hear Caroline in the background going, "Oh my God, we're not live on Facebook, are we?"
Oh my God!
Because I got two laptops, I turned the one off, it down. Now the other one's still running in the background. And of course, everything that I was saying when I was cooking dinner, they could hear. Rick texts me, goes, "You know, we're listening to you." What? Thank God I'm a nice guy. He's doing anything bad. So it's Sunday, lads. What a week! What a week! We've had some great top guests all week. We've had a great show all week. It's been entertaining. We've had our game show tonight, the game show marathon. New stuff going on. We met Marco, who's back. He's already back on again today. G'day, Marco. And of course, we had a celebrity on from Emmerdale Farm. Not mentioning that, we got his number one person back on again. He was on in the week. He's back again now. He's on Saxo Sunday. It is Carlos Sachs.
Hi, guys. All right.
Hola.
It's always great to have you on, buddy. You make me laugh. I have to show the photograph. I have sent it to Eddie, but he might not have got it. I've got Carlos Sachs with hair, lads. And this
Ooh.
looks like you should be singing more than words. It's Carlos Sachs with hair while stroking a cat. Right? Are you ready?
Wow.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Definitely more than words. More than words.
It's like,
it's great, isn't it?
It's like Michael Bolton gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More curly than Bolton. Bolton would be jealous of that.
How's your week been? Wayne?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we did a live show yesterday. That went all right. We've been playing around with the camera to get the right kind of like sound when we're going live, so it's not crackling and stuff. And I think after about, I don't know how many shows we've done now, we've seemed to have cracked it. So we've got a nice view of Amador's Beach while we're playing.
Turn your camera around. Have you got your camera set up, or have you? Can you turn it around and show everybody your view?
Come. Yeah, come.
Carla, Wayne has the nicest view in Gran Canaria.
All right, so this is it. So this is where we perform to.
Look at that.
If you can you see that okay? Because I can't see the screen.
Yeah, it's bang on.
Well, so we get sunshine all day long here, all day long, and it's just beautiful.
How's the neighbours? Are they still loving the music?
Yeah. They're all. I'm dead blessed, really. I mean, we're all going through a lockdown here, and it got to me last Tuesday, and that's why I didn't do it. I got up in the morning, and I just thought, I can't do this, and I stopped. So occasionally it does get to you. It doesn't matter where you are, I don't think. But in general, yeah, all the neighbours are just dead good. It's company, all right. We're talking over balconies and stuff, but sometimes we're still till 2 in the morning and drink a few vodkas and stuff, and yeah, it's all right. It's most places like
it must be your neighbours. Must be
what?
You're like living next door to Ed Sheeran. You'll pop out, sing a few songs, and like say, your neighbours must think it's like living next door to Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
When you're having your dinner, all of a sudden outside the background you can hear some guy singing with the sax on. Oh, it's Carlo, he's just doing another song. Come on, let's get on it.
Well, we have there's a guy that called Shell that does the Elvis. I don't know where he works. I've seen him. I think he does the barbacoa, and I'm sure he was doing.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
No, he does. No, he doesn't.
He will be in the summer.
No, he won't.
Does he not?
I was actually gonna bring this up with you because obviously I live a little bit down the road, and people are loving your set on the balcony. People are coming out. How well do you know Elvis before I say what I'm about to say?
I met him 2 weeks ago. Well, he's all right, nice guy.
There's a lot of chatter around out of your complex, in other complexes, that Elvis is extremely loud, and people are starting to get the hump with it. Let's put it that way. There's a whole group thing on Facebook about it. But anyway, that's another story.
Well, the way I see it is that he's there doing it to just entertain. And it entertains me because I didn't realise how much people were enjoying my show until I watched his. And I'm literally standing outside my front door, and he's doing all the Elvis stuff, and we're drinking cans of beer and just thinking, yeah, all right, cool. So it's a fair play to him. I think fair play to him. He's doing something for nothing. He's entertaining us, and we love it. So,
yeah, don't get me wrong. I just feel the vibe in the area is he just needs to knock it down a couple of notches for the people who aren't wanting to listen because they can't watch the TV. Is what they're saying.
Well, mine's not quite as loud because it can't be because I have me because I stream it live. If it's too loud, it just distorts going out. So the first couple of shows that we had going out, all the camera were everywhere, and but because we mainly stream it live because there's no one here really apart from a few residents. I suppose I don't know. There's quite a few, isn't there? I suppose.
Yeah. It's all a bit of fun, boys. It's all a bit of fun.
I say we're 4 weeks in and we still don't know what we're doing. So
every
night,
what
camera are you on? What set are you using? What internet face are you on? High definition? All these little things. And my headphones are there.
We're slowly getting worse.
What they attached to the ceiling?
Yes, my spare pair. I'm trying to. I put a new sofa in today. I put a new sofa in and done some bits and bobs. So I'm just trying to set the room up. So it's like every night when the show comes on, I've got table, chairs, and laptops and computers everywhere. It looks like NASA's like storeroom. So I'm just trying to make it easier and easier. but it's not getting there. It's not getting there. And I got my nightly visit from the pigeons. So
yeah, we've got a couple coming onto our balcony every night as well.
Do you feed the pigeons? Feed the pigeons.
Yes. You could do that tomorrow night, Leo. I was going to feed the pigeons.
We could do it. We could do it as our last dance of the day. The last dance of the day. Yeah. Ricardo, are you up for a bit of dancing tomorrow?
Well, me and Rick were going to judge you just to see how well you know it. That was going to be the aim of tomorrow night's show.
Yeah, that's a bit like, why don't you go and cook that and we'll judge you how good you are at cooking, so you don't have to do anything. Yeah. So it's more of a team event. And obviously, as you keep all telling me, I'm quite an old man. There's really something for you two younger people. Obviously, Rick in your Rob in your 30s and Rick in his mid 40s.
Can I just say, so I'm very qualified to judge Feed the Pigeons because it was me and a DJ called Dirk Diggler in Tenerife Lineakers who made that whole scenario up, and then it got sent out to all the other bars with Nathan Swift as the voice. So I'm fully qualified to judge you on dancing. So yeah, tomorrow, happy days.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rick, that's not the way it works because obviously Disco Dave was one with all the talent. You just stood back and just looked at him and said, that'd be a good song. We can watch you dance. Hey, cool. But people, do you want to see Rick dance as we missed his bedroom 2 days ago?
Yeah, definitely. And Mike, don't forget Wonderwall next Thursday, boys. Next Thursday. Keep on bringing it up. I will definitely do it next Thursday. What's on tonight, Leo?
Let's find out. Coming up on tonight's show, it's not such a long list tonight because we've got special guests. So we've got 10 past 6 is the question of the day at 10 past 6. Coming in at 20 past 6, we got a day in history. 6:30, you've already met him. He's back again, the star guest. And then at 6:45, we've got a new little segment called Master Chef. That's what's going on today. So it is a fun, full-packed lineup, jam-packed it. We've got like a sausage casing, and we just stuffed it full of top quality meat tonight.
well, from tomorrow we will be using a different program, so we're going to see how that goes. But we do have some new segments on tomorrow's show. We are starting it tonight with a little bit of a teaser of what's to come. But I will say that Master Chef Mickey, right, will be going on from tomorrow. We're going to give you a little snippet of tonight's delight. And then we also have Marco, star of the show, was supposed to start today with his riddle of the day, with Marco's riddle of the day. But Marco was deadly truthful and said, listen, Rob, mate, I've been doing a little bit of day drinking and I completely forgot about it. So from tomorrow, Marco will be on with Marco's daily riddle, including some smoking jacket that he wears as well. So we're looking forward to having Marco on. But today's question was out on the Facebook. So thank you to everybody who has commented, including the savior, which is Ian Jones. Ian Jones has been on. And today's question is, if there was only one leader in the world, not individual presidents, kings or queens, what celebrity would you let rule the world? I went with Billy Connolly because, one, he's funny and very informational, and I think he would make a very good king of the world. Over to our star of the show, which is Carlo Sachs. Carlo, who would you have running the world?
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, what a show.
Yeah.
Honest and fit.
Yeah, well, it's got to be, hasn't it? Judge Judy's got to, Yeah, if I were back in England now, just stranded in my bedroom, I just watched Judge Judy all day. But I wouldn't want to throw a wife because she'd just absolutely floor me with everything. You wouldn't get away with anything, would you?
No.
Not that I want a wife.
For absolute sheer chaos, I think I'd go with Keith Lemon, just for absolute carnage.
Yeah, he would be. He would be complete. I'm going to Keith Lemon at the minute. What you think? But yeah, Keith Lemon. Leo, who would you go with? You what, mate?
Your microphone is.
Say that again.
Joe Pasquale, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Joe Pasquale, what a show.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he's an intelligent man, been around a while, but every time he talks, you couldn't take him serious because he speaks with such an high voice. So it'd be fantastic. He'd be giving you like information, and you're like, "Come on, Joe, come on, mate." So, and at the moment, he's on tour doing for Monty, so he can come on as the Prime Minister naked.
Happy day. Well, thank you for Derek wearing Naked Fridays, which is going to start. So you got Pissed Up Thursday with Carlo Sachs.
Bellend Thursday.
And then it's Naked Friday.
Hang on, my internet's not good. Did you say fist what? Fist up.
It's Pissed Up Thursday.
It's not. It's Bellend Thursday.
Bellend Thursday. Sorry, so
That's
Bellend Thursday and Naked Friday.
Naked Friday.
Yeah. That was from yesterday's show. But Facebook has been speaking as usual. Thank you for everybody for commenting, because without you, this segment would not work. Boris is there. Say hello, Boris.
Is he better?
Boris is better today. Boris is much better. He's down. He's hunting for more food. That's what he's after. Ian Jones has been on. Robert De Niro, very good shout. Simon Champion, Rick Mayer, of course. Martin has been on as well with Fergus McCann after what he done to Celtic. Well done. John Connick obviously watches the show every day. Marco, he said Marco should be in charge. Don't know about that, Marco. I just want a night in Marco's Gardens, John also said. Lee Evans would be a good shout. Tim Burt, Harold said. Ian Jones said Jill from Middlesbrough. She's popping up everywhere. Jay Leach is gone with Rick as well and said Keith Lemon. Dwayne Johnson, Teresa McLean said.
Oh, good shout.
Definitely you, Robbie. Definitely, I would not be able to rule the world. I can't even work out what I'm wearing and eating each day. Donald Trump said James Spooner. Definitely not. Like, every time I watch any of his interviews, it's just the mind boggles. It'd be like putting me in control. He just does not know what he's doing. It's like it's funny to watch. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's very. Ricky Gervais is a good show from Anthony Doyle. Avril said Bob Marley, one of Marco's friends, the old Bob. Hey, someone's gone with you, Carlo. Yvonne Nolan said Judge Judy.
Yeah.
I think you meant Carlo Sachs.
Let's get you two
I thought
together.
that for a minute.
Hey.
I can't run a bath, never mind the country. Come with me.
When you said Carlo, I thought, oh, going to get Carlo for Prime Minister. Let's get that vote out.
If it involves a responsibility, then I'm not for that. No, don't do responsibility.
You could do all your work, but on Thursday, sorry guys, day off. It's Bellend Thursday. And we'll start late on a Friday. Raging hangover.
Well, I'll be watching Rob on Thursday, and the chances are I will be intoxicated. But so it might sound good.
Definitely. Becky has been on, and she has a very good show with Jim Carrey.
Ooh.
Alex Ferguson was a good show.
Yeah.
Arthur said Salvador Sanchez. Chris Champion started the show. Mrs. Chris said Graham Norton.
Oh, I like that.
Great shout. Loads more. Stewie had Chuck Norris. We've had Matt Lucas, Sir Lord Alan Sugar, Jeremy Clarkson, or Carol Baskin.
Who is Carol Baskin?
Come on.
Get with it, Leo. That's such an
Robbie,
old man saying.
Who is she?
Where have you been? Where have you been for the last 2 weeks? She's like the most famous person in the world at the moment, other than the Lion King, Joe.
Once again, still not answering my question. I don't know who Carol Baskin is.
She's off a program called The Tiger King. Was it The Tiger King?
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Tiger King, yes.
No, somebody sent me a link for it the other day, said watch it. And then I saw what it was about. I thought, no. I know Rick wanted to watch it because he was looking forward to the extra edition, you said. They said there's an extra edition.
I did.
So it's Carol Baskin. I thought a bloke was the main one. It looks like a trucker, like from America, where they're interbred.
Yeah, no, they're definitely interbred.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong there.
7 fingers going on.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Wayne?
I started watching it and then I just thought, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the same as you. I thought that before I pressed play.
I started losing the will to live and I just thought, I thought, is this real? Is this, they're just mental? Like, the Americans, they're just over the top, aren't they? So no.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
To be fair, you can't really say they're interbred because the bloke's got 2 husbands. Figure that out. Anyway.
Bloke.
It's all going on.
The bloke has 2 husbands. He married twice.
Sausages everywhere.
Yeah, sausage fest.
Sausage fest. Is
it entertaining?
No, I was the same. I watch about 2 episodes and then I kind of give up. And then
Rick's got it on season link now, you Rick.
I gave up after 2 episodes, and then someone told me no, it gets better towards the end. So then I restarted watching it, and then like the last 2 episodes are a little bit better. But yeah, it's one of them things that it's easy watching. You don't have to concentrate. You just have it on the background, and it's one of them. It's not full on concentration. It's just nice, easy watch. If you've got nothing to watch and you're playing Candy Crush or whatever, and you can just have it in the background and watch. There's my tip.
Not like The Chase. We do love The Chase.
The Chase, yes, love The Chase.
I like Tipping Point.
You know, Sarah's mum, if you're watching Denise, she was on Tipping Point last year. There you go.
Really?
Did she win? She get money?
I don't want to give it away because I think it's on the TV in the next couple of weeks. I will tell you.
Oh, it's not been aired yet.
She was on The Weakest Link before as well, and she got voted off first. So I think I just.
So what we're saying is it's going to be a bit like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She's a bit, and then all of a sudden, and then she's going to come back to Gran Canaria. Woo, there you go, Robbie, there you go, Sarah.
Well, they did say, right, that they wanted to get that fella back on again for another chance on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to see if he can do it. And I had a good idea. I thought, right, let's give him a go, right, and see if he really is brainy. But he has to go for the million. He can take the money at any point. And any money, if he wins the million in the end, you can have it. If he doesn't, whatever money he loses has to go to charity. Has to go to like the NHS or something like that. So there you go. There's your real talk.
Is that time? Yes, we've been interrupted by a newsflash right there, which means right in. Get ready for our dance, Wayne. Time for this.
I can't hear it.
Nobody can. Just improvise.
Nobody can.
Improvise.
Dickheads.
Yes, Rob. Go on then.
New system starting out tomorrow. New system for tomorrow.
You not hear the music?
No, but
no. You don't hear the music
now. We can't hear anything.
Honestly,
yeah,
it's blasting in my house. It's really blasting here.
All I can hear is a dog barking, which is clearly mine. There you go. Sarah, dog's barking.
Wait, what's going on?
Sarah, dog's barking.
Sarah, dog's barking everywhere. Sorry to know. Here she is. Safe day. At the top of the stairs. Okay, on this day in history, there she goes. She's going to sort the dog out. She's going to come back down in about 2 minutes.
TikTok.
TikTok. Oh, she TikTok the life away. Sunday, the 19th of April. Birthdays today. Ruby Wax was born in 1953. 1979, Kate Hudson. Famous for Almost Famous and You, Me, and Dupree. 1987, Maria Sharapova, a Russian tennis player. And it was England goalkeeper Joe Hart. He was born in 1987. Friends of the show, Ian Beasley. It is his birthday today, all the way from Scotland. Happy birthday, Ian. I know you'll be watching. I know Carl will be watching as well, so happy birthday to you. 56 today, but it is the star of the show, the Slothless Sloth. He is our very good friend. He watches every day. It is Di's birthday. David, happy birthday. All the way from Wales. We on Loose Man bid you a happy birthday. We've got a little bit of a video clip. Let's hope this plays today. Eduardo, happy birthday to Di. Happy birthday to Di. It's not happening. We had a video from Tom Jones himself, but I think Eddie cannot play. So we're going to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And it is, we've got some fun facts for you as well. On this day, 1980, Blondie went to #1 in the single charts with Call Me. It was also on this day in 1965 that the Beatles single Ticket to Ride was released. Also, 1963, Johnny Cash releases a single Ring of Fire. And it was in 1991, Evander Holyfield beat George Foreman in 12 rounds. And also, 1969 was the first time the band Smile played in the Revolution Club in London, England. Boys, do you know who the band Smile is?
First of all, what's all that heavy breathing about, Leo? All I can hear is Leo going.
I don't understand. You can hear the breathing, but you can't hear the music. What's going on? Anyway, no, who is it, Rob?
Here. How pro? Come on, Eddie. You got it.
Press play.
Would like to wish my lovely hubby, David Robbins, a happy birthday. Wish we were out in Gran Canaria celebrating. Hopefully, Gran Canaria will be there very soon waiting for us. Okay? Have a great day, David. Hope you liked your dinner and hope you liked your surprise video. Take care. Bye.
Yay.
Hey.
She has got a special dessert for you tonight, guys. And the band Smile was Queen. Queen first appeared at the Revolution Club in London in 1969. And that is the rest of today's day in history. That's all you got. Thank you very much.
Lovely jubbly.
Can you not hear it?
Yeah,
yes, can now.
When we get a new mixing desk and stuff like that, it's going to be so pro. You won't even know it. It won't be gone off your TV.
Be nice. It'd be nice. So I said we still lots to come. We're like halfway through the show already. Halfway through the show. So no, please welcome on our star guest, Carlo Sachs.
Hey.
Hiya, Carlo. Yes, it's like you've only just turned up. I like the fact that like your picture behind you looks like it's a and you've just like folded it up.
Do you know what it is?
Like,
that is the picture. That is actually, that's the reflection. I'm sat out in the sun so I can see the screen. That's the reflection of the view that I'm looking at now.
Yeah, I was sat there trying to work it out earlier. I goes,
no way, man.
It's actually the curtain on your.
If you look, you can see my curtains. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. So the question a lot of people are asking is Aaron still here with you, or is he gone home now, or he's still there?
No, he's still here. Yeah, he's still here with me. Yeah.
So how is it working with the two of you like tucked up together in such a small venue? How are you getting on?
Well, we live together at home. He lives with me. Always has done. He's always lived with me all his life. So it's no different, really. It's quite good, actually, because I'd rather him be here. If he were over in England now, what's going on, and I were here, I'd be worried sick. So he's in the best place. So he'll stay here until things get better in England. I'll just play it by ear, really. Do you get that?
And obviously you're staying in contact with your friends and your family at home. How are they finding it? What's the lowdown in the UK? It's obviously gone for another 3 weeks now. It's just a little bit of a serious chat before we get onto the fun stuff. So what are they all saying back in the UK, your friends and your family?
Well, there's people still going out and still having parties, and it's just the usual. And people like, it's just, they're not really doing as they're told. If you want to know the truth, that's what I'm hearing. But one of the, like, I've got my cousin. He's a paramedic for the ambulance service, and he's finding now that they won't go and pick up people that have got the virus. So there's people phoning in the ambulance for the emergencies and saying they've had a stroke and things like that. So they'll turn up, and then they're turning up and they're not like geared up for. And he's dragging in between 22 and 35 people a day.
No way.
With that, yeah. And my local hospital, there's 52 people died there. So my sister told me already this month, and that's just in my local hospital. So it's like, they're not getting it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it's going to take.
Yeah. I mean, over here, like I spoke yesterday, it's getting very serious. even the police came into our complex yesterday because people were chatting from balcony to balcony. They drove by, saw them quite close chatting, come in and told them to go into their apartments.
Really?
I mean, it's open up, but it's strict. And in the UK, people are going caravanning for the weekend because the weather's good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
If you're watching the UK, stay at home. Come on, sort yourself out. So you get it sorted in
I think if they're getting 600 quid fines every time, then I don't think they'd be doing it.
Yeah, but could they do that? Could they police that in England? Do you know what I mean? They've been mollycoddled for all of their life now. Do you know what I mean?
They just need to send some of the Guardia Civil over. Big batons and guns that everyone has soon listen over there. Too soft.
Sneaky Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry. Get him over there with a gun.
He'd be no good because he'd be going, "Oh, give us 200 quid and a bit of that, and you can carry on." Allegedly.
Yeah. Like, I've been reading into it as well because obviously I'm looking into when everything's going to go back to normal. Is it ever going to go back to normal? You're reading different things. It's never going to go back to normal. We're just living in the land of hope that it will go back to something similar before this has all started. But like, obviously precaution will have to come into place as well because we're obviously in front of everywhere, and when we do open up our borders, what's going to happen then? You know, so is everybody going to get screened that's coming into Gran Canaria? You know what I mean? Every single person, are they going to be like, well, you're down in the Hyperdino and they get the little thermometer? What's going on? Like, do you know what I mean? And if anybody is over that certain degree, what happens? Are they sorry mate, you've got to go home.
Yeah, I saw that today. I went down to Mercadona to get some bread and stuff earlier on, and I got in, and they're take your temperature out, aren't they, to make sure you've not got well, I think that's a good idea. It's another way of finding out, isn't it, really?
Yeah, definitely. But then again, like, you could give it to somebody else and then you might not be showing the symptoms until you do come here. So I honestly think in my heart and heart this is going to be so much longer than we actually like. You know, if you're thinking we're going to be back to normal by August, September, I just can't see it myself. If it does, it's going to be great, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're in it for the long run, boys, you know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen.
I do think by September things will be open up, people will be traveling, but I reckon it's going to be at least another 6 months or to a year, realistically. It's going to be next year before things are back to normal. But then does that say then over next winter, is it going to kick back in again? And we're going to have the same virus again next winter when the cold weather kicks in, like flus do and pneumonia? Who knows?
Yeah,
let's just pray. Do you know what I mean? That's all we can do. What's the heavy breathing? That's Leo.
Leave it on there. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, moving on to a lighter note. If you obviously you are a star player of the saxophone. The question is, do you play any other instruments?
Yeah.
What else you play, sir?
Well, I started off as a pianist, believe it or not.
All right.
And I used to, and then I went on to guitar, but that was probably the same standard as Robbie is, maybe.
I can teach you if you want.
I used to take a guitar out, and I remember a bloke shouting out, "Don't play guitar with your boxing gloves on." And I thought, time to give up. Time to give up. So I play guitar, bass, and drums.
Okay, and as you're quite good with your lips, obviously as a saxophonist, do you play the harmonica?
Yeah, I could play a little bit. Yeah. They're quite easy.
Are you good at blowing up?
I'm good at what?
Blowing up balloons.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Not for me, that. Not for me.
I was just wondering. Yeah, obviously without lips. Go on, Rob.
Have you got any fears or phobias, Mr. Carlos Sax?
No.
I was just trying to get a bit of work for Leo. That's all. Just trying to get a bit of work for Leo. Trying to sort him out.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll give you some. Yeah. So if you was on I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Eating, drinking, and all that kind of stuff wouldn't bother you. But
I don't know why people do it. I just don't understand why they do it.
What's going on?
don't know. Leo's got feeding his pigeon, I think.
He's in the front
pigeons
room.
are back.
What? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, the pigeons in the front room. There's two of them.
There's three. There's another one on my clean washing, and I'm going to batter him. Anyway, it's live.
You're the equivalent to the crazy cat lady.
I'm going to be like that woman off Home Alone 2. You know, like close. He's proper in the house. Oh, hang on, they're fighting. Oh, all right. Send your bets in. Hang on, they're right in the house now.
Get Anto on the phone.
That's a good question. That's a good question from Marco there. Get the man a didgeridoo. Do you reckon you could play a didgeridoo? Is that sort of similar to the step? Well, I guess it's not really, but do you reckon you could play a didgeridoo?
No, I've had a go. I've actually, my friend used to have one, and he brought it back actually from Australia, and he had a go at it, and he was great at it. No, couldn't get a chick. No, not for me. Couldn't do it.
No.
There's a certain way that you've got to do it with your chick. No, not for me. Can't do it. Could do the triangle.
Well, funny you should say that.
Yeah.
Can't believe I can't believe when I got bought that I'd ever get so much use out of it as what I have done in the last 3 weeks.
Is there space for Marco and Rick going on the road this summer in the Barbacoa? Obviously, you singing and on sax with Rick in tow on the triangle.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm guessing I need to practice a little bit more.
If we had all the technology right, we could do it where Robbie plays Wonderwall, I sing it, Rick on the triangle, and I don't know what you could do there, Leo. What could you do?
Feed pigeons.
I just stand with the birds.
You just what?
Stand with the birds.
Yeah, fair enough. No change there then.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, Jesus, man, the time is flying by. Just 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left of our day, and we go to. I was going to work. Can you hear the music in the background? Time for Rick. Did you know? Oh,
we got a bit of panel sax, lad.
Well, my temperature is rising, got my feet on the floor. Sweating people running and they want more. Been a hard day, don't know what you got. Winning anything, this thing is hot. So glad you made it. Come on, give me some love, give me some love, give me some love, give me some love every day. Feel so good, everybody's getting high. Take it easy, baby, cause the bass is on fire. Nothing left to do. Wait a minute, baby, it could happen to you. So glad we made it. So glad we made it. You gotta give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Every day. Well, my temperature's rising, got my feet on the floor. Sweating people rocking and you wanna go more. Been a hard day, don't know what you got. Wait a minute, baby, this place is hot now. So glad you made it. So glad you made it. Give me some love. 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 Give me some love every day. Give me some love every day.
Yeah. Where was that? When?
I think it was at Ponty's, I think, at North Wales or Southport. I think North Wales.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, did you do a lot of them?
Yeah, I used to play there almost every week, and that, believe it or not, we filmed that because that was our first ever show as a show with my son and I when he was 18. So that'd be about, he's 25 now. It'll be about 7 years ago. And funny enough, it was exactly over the Easter period, and we did an Easter Sunday, and we filmed it all because it was our first gig. So that was just, it's always going to be there, then, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I had a birthday shout out as well for Julie Eccleston from our lovely Leanne. This is for you, my love. Looking the part, little Playboy bunny. That's the Barnsley version. So happy birthday, my lovely. There's one for you, Rick.
Just while you're doing that, can I do a happy anniversary to the world famous Mr. Stevie York and Teresa? It's their wedding anniversary today. I know they're out on their balcony having a barbecue alone. So happy anniversary to them.
Happy anniversary, yes.
Useless, yeah.
Yeah, happy anniversary, guys.
No.
Yeah, it's got me done a few times, Steve. Yeah.
Yeah, you've worked in there, haven't you, Carlo?
Yeah. I used to work there twice a week. And I just used to get drunk and fall over and break my ribs, and it's all Stevie's fault.
Back in the day when we were actually allowed out of the house.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, remember.
Right, Leo, what you got, mate? It looks like we've got a close-up on you, and you got your TV, and it's got your chin in it.
Can you read the vision? I don't know. Well, we were gonna play MasterChef, but I'm not sure if you're gonna hear it or not, because we're not on the main screen, so I have no idea. Well, press play. I'm going to see what happens.
Pigeon pie.
Can you hear that?
Pigeon pie.
Yeah.
Pigeon pie.
Can you hear the music?
No.
Did you know?
No point then. If you can't hear the music, there's no point because you won't hear what we said.
Okay.
So we still got 15 more minutes to go. Technical difficulties, as always, the same.
He's took a dive.
Oh my God! This is honestly how we've lasted this long and how the viewers are still going up. We'll never know because it's the most coordinated program I've ever been on in my life.
So the question is, Robbie. The question is today: do I have beef or chicken?
It's beef all day long, isn't it?
Beef it is then.
Oh,
hey, sneaky!
Just beef it is.
We actually didn't get around to doing this, but we had a question a little while ago of the different types of foods that you put together that makes up a meal.
Right.
And that was in there. Chicken and mushroom pot noodle with chocolate buttons. Chocolate buttons in. So maybe, I swear to God. So maybe for next week's show, or we can do it for any time this week. If you've got any weird or wonderful delights that you like to put together that you'd like us to try, we will happily do that. Rob Gorman is on. He's saying he's tried to sort all this out. I think he said it's impossible to try. Also, we're also saying the viewers are now up past 3,000 a night. God love you if you saw 3,000 views are watching this. Garbage. Congratulations for Big Miles. Hopefully we will get better. It was never going to be a polished turd. It was always going to be just rolled in glitter. But it's just us having a bit of a laugh. Simple.
Leo, are you okay, Leo? It looked like you took a dive. Can you hear us? His microphone's off.
At least we can see
Leo.
you now.
Let's lose Leo. Hey, the most important question: did you get to watch Britain's Got Talent?
No.
Yes.
Did you watch it? Right, I have sent Eduardo the video that could cover the next 4 or 5 minutes, but it was the boy from Manchester, which I picked out which was one of the best ones of the night, where he's the entertainer, with him and he's playing the piano as well.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
He's from my hometown, believe it or not.
Mosley.
Yeah, Mosley. It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? When he said it, I said Rick.
That's where I'm from.
I said Rick's from there. But you're not. You're from Cheshire, and I knew one of the boys was from. So I had my hand on you. But yeah, he was from mostly. I don't know if you can play that for us, not Eddie. That could kill time. Where we got Billy Leo back. Are you there, Leo?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I thought Britain's Got Talent last night was really poor.
You what, mate?
Say it again, Sam.
Yeah, my mic just keeps muting on its own more. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I definitely deserve. Guys, I'll catch you tomorrow as everything's still going wrong this end. Have a good show.
Just kick the pigeons out.
Where are you from? I live in a village called Mosley, which is near Manchester.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Have you brought anyone with you? I've got my wife and 2 boys are here.
Brilliant. How long have you played the piano?
Since I was about 5, I guess.
And is that how you make a living?
Go on, Eddie. Get the volume up there, mate. You can turn us off.
You performed in?
Yeah. The Palladium is like the home. To watch the shows with my dad, and this is the home of variety.
Oh.
Overwhelming. It's amazing.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Good luck, John.
Thank you. This is bonkers. There was a man who had a dream that Simon Cowell and his team would watch him play piano and try to slay them on the stage of the Palladium. And in the time that one song took, David would write another book. Alicia would smile at him. Amanda would be kind to him. Simon's teeth would be blinding him if he was smiling. But nothing now could ever spoil the dream he dreamed like Susan Boyle.
I like them already. Yes, John. Let's see if we haven't been in it yet.
Fact is, he never thought he'd ever get to be in front of millions of people doing his thing on TV. 30 years of playing in piano bars and pubs, dodging glasses when they're thrown, being thrown out of clubs. When his children ask Daddy, when you're coming home, this game is not the same when you're just Daddy on the phone. So he sits at the piano and he tries to get prepared, thinking he'll write it in third person so he doesn't feel as scared to sing about himself to a bunch of strangers in the dark. But then Britain has got talent and he wants to make his mark. Paul Potts won the first year and said it was insane. The second year George Sampson won Singing in the Rain. Lost Voice Guys season 12, and last year Colin Thackeray, so why not me?
Yeah, why not you? Why not you?
That's what he said. His youngest boy, one night in bed. Dad, why not you? Go and show them what you do. And even though you'll be a wreck, at least you'll meet Ant and Dec. And he thinks on stage, at this stage in his life, with an expensive mortgage and a pensive wife. His youngest son, Alfie, says, what's it all about? If he had any hair left, he'd pull it out. His teenage son said, His dad taught him to play piano, but he didn't live to see his son at the famous theatre performing on TV. If he didn't see it through, imagine how sad the look on the faces of both his lads, who always tell him, you're the greatest showman, Dad. And they'll see me on BGT, no more third person, just Daddy, this is me.
Hey, how good was it, eh?
Very good.
How is he going to top that in the next round, though? That's the thing, isn't it?
And he did. He got the golden buzzer off of Ant and Deck. But yeah, it was great. I like the motion from the little boy. It was special. Be kind of exactly what my little lad would have been like. But yeah, I done a tearful wife on the sofa last night after copious amounts of gin the night before, so she was a little bit hungover and emotional, which gets everybody. But we're nearing the end of the show, and Papa Smurf, aka Danny DeVito, has come back.
Can you hear me?
Well, we can't hear it, Danny.
Yay.
So it doesn't matter. We're moving along.
I can hear him.
If you are watching young Rob Gorman, we need this sorted out for tomorrow. We're putting on our run. There we go. But Carlo, it's always been great to have you on. What you got planned for the rest of your evening?
Don't know. Maybe watch a couple of films. Just chill out tonight, I think. And make me pot noodle.
Yeah,
rock and roll.
Pot noodle. And maybe get funnied up.
Maybe get funnied up. I've got old school dinner on the go. I've got fish fingers, chips and beans.
Lovely.
What we got, Ricardo?
I'm going to walk the dog. I'll walk past Stevie's just to wish him happy anniversary again. And that's about it, really, for me.
Tell Stevie I said hello, will you?
I will do.
We're going to get Leo's game shows in full HD working, lads. Thank you very much, Rob Gorman. They also said when it goes bad, it's better. So there you go. We don't want a smooth operator.
Yeah, fair play. A big shout out to Rob Gorman because he was one of the crew last night. I mean, he was hard at work, giving it all fastest finger first. But it's the behind the scenes crew that nobody knows about other than Eddie. Yeah. Rob put in a good few hours last night, and fair play. His missus kept on bringing in cans of beer, so I think he was quite happy anyway.
Yeah, and Bart as well. Thank you for helping us.
Yes, and Bart as well. Yes, he was there. Sorry.
We'll get Bart, and we will have more features on the show, especially starting tomorrow with Marco and Marco's Riddler today, and our very own Mickey as Master Chef Mickey. And if anybody does know Mickey, it's going to be a little bit carnage. Have you met Mickey, Carlo? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Mickey Hughes. Yeah. He's a bit of a loopy on the island, but he's an absolute top geezer. We've only got 2 minutes. I'm playing us out on tonight's show. We have the one and only Chris Mooney. So he's going to be playing us out, and that's going to start in pretty much 1 minute, as it's 6 minutes long. After Chris Mooney, give out in your balconies, keep the round of applause going. Leo, if you can hear me, give us a little thumbs up.
He doesn't look very happy, does he?
He's not a happy Smurf. He's not a happy Smurf. Carlo, it's been great having you on, buddy. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's the end of Loose Man, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to play you out with our very talented Chris Mooney singing you some of the talent. We'll be back tomorrow with MasterChef Mickey, Day in History, and who knows. Goodbye.
Say a prayer, say the one, don't forget my son, to include everyone. I check you in, one within, keep you free from sin, feel the family comes. Sleep with your one eye open, and gripping your pillow tight. Exhale light, hands and light. Take my hand. up to never land. Nothing wrong, just a light, every functional light, in the arch, no why. Change the world, change the light, change the dragon's fire. Hear the things I don't fight, no. Sleeping one eye open, and gripping your pillow tight. Sexy night, and tonight. Take my hand, we're up to never land. Baby, I don't say a word. Never mind, I know you were. It's just a piece under your bed. In your mouth, in your head. Sexy light, and tonight. Queen of sand. Sexy light. We're up to never land.